Nihilego. Nihilego is a jellyfish-like ultra beast that functions as a parasitic organism from an alternate dimension known as ultra space. Its translucent, bell-shaped body contains a star-shaped core that serves as its brain and energy center, pulsing with bioluminescent patterns that indicate its emotional state and energy levels. The creature's tentacles can extend and contract to manipulate objects or inject neurotoxins into hosts, with each tentacle containing specialized cells that produce different types of chemical compounds. Nihilego's rock or poison typing reflects its unique crystalline structure and toxic capabilities. The creature's body is composed of a glass-like substance that appears fragile but possesses remarkable durability against physical attacks. This crystalline composition allows Nihilego to refract light in unusual ways, creating optical illusions that confuse potential threats or prey. When it encounters a potential host, Nihilego releases psychoactive chemicals that alter the victim's personality, making them more aggressive and reckless, while simultaneously increasing their physical capabilities. The parasite then attaches itself to the host's head, creating a symbiotic relationship where Nihilego gains mobility while the host gains enhanced physical abilities. This process involves the injection of specialized neurotoxins that rewrite neural pathways, fundamentally changing how the host's brain processes information and emotions. The symbiotic relationship is irreversible without specialized medical intervention, as Nihilego's toxins create permanent changes in brain chemistry. Hosts under Nihilego's influence display increased aggression, reduced inhibitions, and enhanced physical strength, but lose much of their original personality and decision-making capabilities. The creature feeds on the host's life energy while providing combat enhancements, creating a mutually beneficial but ultimately destructive relationship. Research indicates that Nihilego's toxins contain compounds similar to those found in certain Earth-based jellyfish, but with additional synthetic elements that suggest artificial enhancement or evolution in an environment with different physical laws than our dimension. Buzzwall. Buzzwall resembles a muscular humanoid mosquito with an extremely developed physique that defies conventional understanding of insect anatomy. Its body consists of segmented muscle groups that can expand dramatically when it absorbs fluid from other organisms, with each muscle fiber capable of storing and processing different types of biological material. The creature's proboscis functions as both a feeding tube and a weapon, capable of piercing through steel plates up to 6 inches thick. The proboscis contains multiple chambers that can separate and process different components of absorbed fluids, allowing Buzzwall to extract specific nutrients while filtering out harmful substances. This sophisticated feeding mechanism enables the creature to consume almost any organic material and convert it into usable energy. Buzzwall's fighting type classification comes from its preference for physical combat and its ability to perform complex martial arts techniques that seem to instinctively be programmed into its behavior patterns. The creature demonstrates knowledge of combat forms that resemble Earth-based martial arts, but with modifications that take advantage of its unique physiology and superhuman strength levels. When threatened, Buzzwall flexes its muscles in intimidating poses while emitting high-frequency buzzing sounds that can disorient opponents and interfere with electronic equipment. These displays serve multiple purposes: intimidating potential threats, attracting potential hosts for feeding, and communicating with other Buzzwall specimens across vast distances. The creature's strength increases proportionally to the amount of fluid it has absorbed, making it progressively more dangerous during extended encounters. A fully fed Buzzwall can lift objects weighing several tons and deliver punches with enough force to shatter concrete barriers. Its muscle density becomes so extreme that conventional weapons have minimal effect, as bullets and blades simply bounce off its hardened exterior. Buzzwall's wing structure allows for surprisingly agile flight despite its massive bulk, using rapid wing beats to generate enough lift to support its weight while maintaining precise control over its movement patterns. The creature can hover motionlessly or accelerate to high speeds with equal ease. Pheromosa. Pheromosa appears as an elegant, cockroach-like creature with impossibly thin limbs and a pristine white exoskeleton that reflects light in ways that create an almost ethereal appearance. Despite its fragile appearance, Pheromosa possesses incredible speed and agility that allows it to move faster than the human eye can track, with recording movement speeds exceeding 200 miles per hour in short bursts. The creature secretes pheromones that it considers beautiful but are actually repulsive to most other life forms. These chemical compounds serve as both a defense mechanism and a form of communication, with different pheromone combinations conveying various messages about territorial boundaries, emotional states, and threat assessments. Pheromosa's obsession with cleanliness drives it to constantly groom itself and avoid contact with anything it deems dirty or contaminated. This behavior extends to its combat style, as the creature prefers to defeat opponents without making physical contact whenever possible. It will spend considerable time cleaning itself after any encounter that results in contamination of its exoskeleton. Its fighting type moves focus on quick, precise strikes rather than brute force, utilizing its incredible speed to deliver multiple attacks before opponents can react. Pheromosa's combat technique resembles a form of speed-based martial arts that emphasizes momentum and precision over raw power. Each strike is calculated to cause maximum damage while minimizing the creature's exposure to counterattacks. The creature's speed makes it nearly impossible to hit in combat, as it can dodge attacks while simultaneously launching counter-strikes from multiple angles. Its movement patterns appear almost teleportation-like to observers, as Pheromosa can change direction instantaneously without losing momentum. Pheromosa's exoskeleton contains specialized cells that can alter its surface texture and reflective properties, allowing it to blend into certain environments or create visual distortions that make it difficult to track during high-speed movement. Circuitry. Circuitry is a tree-like ultra beast composed entirely of electric cables and wiring that appears to be a fusion of organic and technological components. Its body structure resembles a power transmission tower with multiple branching appendages that can conduct and store massive amounts of electricity, with each branch capable of independent movement and electrical discharge. The creature feeds by inserting its cable-like roots into electrical systems and draining power from entire city grids, converting electrical energy into biological sustenance through an unknown process that appears to violate conventional understanding of energy conversion. A single circuitry can drain enough power to black out a major metropolitan area within hours of making contact with the electrical infrastructure. Circuitry's head consists of a tangle of wires surrounding a central core that pulses with electrical energy, generating electromagnetic fields strong enough to interfere with electronic devices within a mile radius. The core appears to function as both a brain and a power distribution center, coordinating the creature's movements while managing the flow of electrical energy throughout its body. When fully charged, the creature can generate lightning bolts powerful enough to level buildings, with discharge capabilities exceeding those of natural lightning by several orders of magnitude. These electrical attacks can be precisely controlled and directed, allowing circuitry to target specific objects or areas with surgical precision. Its movements are jerky and mechanical, similar to a marionette controlled by electrical impulses rather than muscles. This movement pattern results from the creature's unique physiology, as it lacks traditional muscle tissue and instead relies on electromagnetic fields to coordinate its actions. Circuitry can interface directly with electronic systems, gaining access to digital networks and databases by establishing physical connections through its cable appendages. This ability allows it to gather information about electrical infrastructure and identify optimal feeding locations. Celesteela. Celesteela resembles a massive rocket ship with bamboo-like segments covering its metallic body, creating a unique fusion of organic and mechanical design elements. The creature's arms function as launch tubes capable of firing explosive projectiles or releasing pressurized gas for propulsion, with each arm containing multiple chambers that can be loaded with different types of ammunition. Its steel flying typing reflects both its metallic construction and its ability to achieve flight through rocket propulsion systems integrated into its body structure. The creature's hull is composed of an unknown metal alloy that provides exceptional resistance to heat, pressure, and impact damage while remaining surprisingly lightweight. Celesteela's lower body tapers to a point and contains fuel storage chambers that allow for extended flight periods, with the ability to remain airborne for months at a time without requiring refueling. The fuel appears to be generated internally through a biological process that converts organic matter into a high-energy propellant. The creature can remain airborne for extended periods, slowly drifting through the atmosphere while its bamboo-like exterior continues to grow and regenerate damaged sections. This growth process allows Celesteela to repair battle damage and adapt its body structure to changing environmental conditions. When threatened, Celesteela can rapidly accelerate to escape danger or position itself for devastating aerial attacks, reaching speeds that exceed those of conventional aircraft. Its propulsion system can generate enough thrust to achieve orbital velocity, allowing it to operate in the vacuum of space as well as within planetary atmospheres. The creature's launch tubes can fire a variety of projectiles, from explosive warheads to non-lethal gas canisters, depending on the tactical situation. Each projectile is manufactured internally using raw materials absorbed from the environment, giving Celesteela an effectively unlimited ammunition supply. Kartana. Kartana appears as a small, origami-like creature made from razor-sharp paper or metallic sheets that have been folded into complex three-dimensional form. Despite its diminutive size, measuring only 1 foot in height, Kartana possesses cutting power that exceeds most known materials, with edges sharp enough to slice through molecular bonds. Its entire body functions as a weapon, with every edge honed to molecular sharpness through an unknown process that maintains the cutting edge indefinitely without dulling or wear. The creature moves by unfolding and refolding its body segments, allowing it to change shape and attack from unexpected angles while maintaining structural integrity. Kartana's grass typing comes from its plant-like appearance and its ability to photosynthesize energy from sunlight, converting solar radiation into usable energy through specialized cells embedded in its paper-like surface. This photosynthetic capability allows the creature to sustain itself without consuming organic matter, though it can also absorb nutrients from plant material whenever necessary. Its steel typing reflects its incredible durability and cutting power, as the creature's body material possesses properties similar to high-grade steel while maintaining the flexibility of paper. This unique combination allows Kartana to fold itself into compact forms for defense while extending sharp edges for offense. This creature can slice through steel beams, concrete walls, and even energy barriers with minimal effort, using precise cuts that separate materials at the molecular level. Its cutting ability appears to ignore conventional physics, as it can cut through substances that should theoretically be too hard or dense for its size and apparent mass. Kartana's movement patterns resemble those of a skilled swordsman, with each motion calculated to maximize cutting efficiency while minimizing energy expenditure. The creature can launch itself through the air like a thrown blade, spinning rapidly to increase its cutting power during flight. Guzzlord. Guzzlord is a massive, dragon-like ultra beast with an insatiable appetite for destruction and consumption that drives it to devour everything in its environment. Its body consists primarily of an enormous mouth filled with multiple rows of teeth, supported by relatively small arms and legs that seem inadequate for its massive bulk but provide surprising mobility. The creature's dark dragon typing reflects its destructive nature and draconic appearance, with dark energy radiating from its body in waves that can be detected by sensitive instruments from miles away. This dark energy appears to accelerate decay and decomposition in organic materials, making the environment around Guzzlord increasingly hostile to life. Guzzlord consumes everything in its path, including buildings, vehicles, and organic matter, converting all materials into energy for its continued growth through a digestive process that operates at incredible efficiency. Its stomach appears to be a pocket dimension that can accommodate virtually unlimited amounts of material without affecting the creature's external size or mobility. Its digestive system can break down any known substance, making it effectively omnivorous with the ability to process materials ranging from organic compounds to heavy metals and radioactive elements. The creature's saliva contains powerful acids and enzymes that begin the digestion process before materials even reach its stomach. The creature's roar can be heard from miles away and often serves as the only warning before it begins consuming an entire area. This roar generates infrasonic frequencies that can cause structural damage to buildings and induce panic in living creatures, serving as both a hunting tool and a territorial display. Guzzlord's consumption rate increases exponentially as it feeds, with larger meals providing disproportionately more energy that allows for accelerated movement and enhanced destructive capabilities. A fully fed Guzzlord can consume an entire city block in a matter of hours. Piebald. Piebald is a small, needle-like ultra beast that resembles a living syringe with a sophisticated biological injection system. Its head contains a large brain visible through translucent skin, indicating high intelligence levels that rival those of many psychic-type Pokémon. The brain tissue appears to be organized differently from terrestrial life forms, with specialized regions dedicated to toxin production and chemical analysis. The creature's body tapers to a sharp point used for injecting toxins, with a needle-like appendage containing multiple channels that can deliver different chemical compounds simultaneously or in sequence. This injection system operates with surgical precision, allowing Piebald to target specific organs or body systems with customized toxin cocktails. The creature's playful and curious nature contrasts sharply with its dangerous capabilities, as Poipole often approaches new situations with childlike enthusiasm while possessing the ability to produce lethal neurotoxins. This behavioral contradiction suggests that the creature may not fully understand the destructive potential of its abilities. Poipole can produce various types of poison, from mild irritants to lethal neurotoxins, depending on its emotional state and perceived threat level. The toxin production appears to be linked to the creature's emotional responses, with fear or anger triggering the production of more potent compounds. Its adhesive properties allow it to stick to any surface and move in three-dimensional space without regard for gravity, using specialized cells in its skin that can create molecular bonds with virtually any material. This ability enables Poipole to navigate complex environments and approach targets from unexpected angles. Despite its toxic nature, Poipole shows remarkable intelligence and can form emotional bonds with other creatures, suggesting a complex social structure in its native dimension. The creature appears capable of learning and adapting its behavior based on experience, indicating advanced cognitive abilities. Naganadal. Naganadal is the evolved form of Poipole, transformed into a large, dragon-like creature with a needle-tipped abdomen through an evolution process that dramatically alters its physiology and capabilities. The evolution appears to be triggered by exposure to specific environmental conditions or emotional stimuli that cause rapid cellular restructuring. The evolution process dramatically increases its size and adds dragon typing to its poison classification, with the creature's body mass increasing by over 1,000% while maintaining the same biological base functions. This size increase is accompanied by enhanced toxin production capabilities and improved fight performance. Naganadal's abdomen functions as a high-pressure injection system capable of firing toxic needles with sniper-like precision at targets over a mile away. The injection system can rapid-fire multiple projectiles or charge single shots with concentrated toxin payloads that can penetrate heavy armor. The creature's wings allow for rapid aerial maneuvers, while its enhanced brain capacity enables complex tactical thinking and strategic planning. Naganadal can analyze battlefield conditions and adapt its tactics in real time, making it a formidable opponent in extended engagements. Unlike its pre-evolution, Naganadal displays more aggressive tendencies and territorial behavior, establishing and defending large areas that it considers its domain. This territorial instinct appears to be linked to the dragon typing gained during evolution. Its poison becomes significantly more potent after evolution, capable of affecting even steel-type creatures that normally resist toxic attacks through the development of specialized compounds that can corrode metal and bypass conventional immunities. Stakataka. Stakataka appears as a massive fortress constructed from hundreds of smaller, brick-like organisms working in perfect coordination to form a collective intelligence. Each individual component can move independently while maintaining structural integrity with the whole, creating a living building that can reconfigure itself as needed. The creature's rock steel typing reflects its stone-like appearance and metallic reinforcement structures that provide exceptional durability against physical and energy-based attacks. The individual components appear to be composed of a mineral-metal composite that combines the best properties of both materials. Stakataka can reconfigure its body shape to adapt to different situations, forming walls, towers, or mobile assault platforms as needed for tactical advantage. This reconfiguration process occurs rapidly, with the entire structure able to transform from one configuration to another in a matter of seconds. The individual components communicate through vibrations transmitted through the structure, allowing for instantaneous coordination across the entire organism without the delays associated with conventional nervous systems. This communication method enables complex group behaviors and tactical responses. When damaged, Stakataka can shed compromised sections and rebuild using available materials from its environment, incorporating stone, metal, and other suitable materials into its structure. This regenerative ability makes the creature extremely difficult to defeat through conventional means. The collective intelligence appears to be greater than the sum of its individual parts, with problem-solving capabilities that increase exponentially as more components join the assembly. Large Stakataka formations have demonstrated the ability to construct complex defensive positions and coordinate multi-layered tactical operations that suggest advanced strategic thinking. Each component organism possesses basic sensory capabilities that contribute to the collective's overall awareness, creating a distributed surveillance network that can monitor multiple threats simultaneously. This sensory network makes it nearly impossible to approach Stakataka undetected, as every angle of approach is covered by multiple observation points. The creature's defensive capabilities extend beyond simple physical barriers, as it can create electromagnetic interface fields and redirect energy attacks through its metallic components. Advanced stack attack formations have been observed creating complex geometric patterns that focus and amplify defensive energies. Blacephalon. Blacephalon resembles a colorful clown with a detachable head that functions as an explosive device, combining theatrical performance with devastating destructive capabilities. The creature's fire ghost typing reflects its pyrotechnic abilities and otherworldly nature, with spectral energy infusing its explosive attacks with supernatural properties that can affect both physical and spiritual targets. Blacephalon's head contains highly volatile compounds that can be detonated at will, creating spectacular fireworks displays or devastating explosions depending on the creature's intent and emotional state. The explosive compounds appear to be manufactured continuously within specialized organs located in the creature's neck region, allowing for rapid regeneration of explosive heads. After detonation, the creature can regenerate its head using energy stored in its body, with the regeneration process taking anywhere from several minutes to several hours, depending on the size and intensity of the previous explosion. During regeneration, Blacephalon's combat effectiveness is significantly reduced, making timing crucial for both the creature and its opponents. The explosion serves as both an attack mechanism and a form of artistic expression, as Blacephalon takes pride in creating beautiful and destructive light shows that demonstrate its mastery over pyrotechnic arts. The creature appears to have an aesthetic sense that values symmetry, color coordination, and dramatic timing in its explosive displays. Its juggling abilities allow it to manipulate multiple explosive heads simultaneously, creating complex attack patterns that are difficult to predict or counter. The creature can maintain up to 6 detached heads in the air at once, each capable of independent detonation or coordinated simultaneous explosions. Blacephalon's ghost typing manifests in its ability to phase through solid matter during the moments immediately before and after detonation, allowing it to position explosive heads inside solid objects or protective barriers. This phasing ability makes conventional defensive measures largely ineffective against its attacks. The creature's performance-oriented behavior suggests a complex psychology that values audience reaction and artistic achievement over simple destruction. Blacephalon appears to become more motivated and creative when observed, leading to increasingly elaborate and dangerous explosive displays. The explosive compounds produced by Blacephalon burn at temperatures exceeding 3,000 degrees Celsius and can maintain combustion even in oxygen-free environments, suggesting supernatural enhancement of normal chemical processes. These explosions produce unique spectral signatures that can be detected by specialized equipment from great distances.